Welcome to episode number 64
at
Craft 64.
We hit it.
You know, last week we were at Craft 64 up in Scottsdale for episode number 63, and it just felt like we needed to be at 64 for 64. So we're here.
We made a little magic happen, and we're here.
Actually, this
was scheduled.
was in the cards for a long time, and it just sort of worked out that it happened to be 64 at 64. So it's great.
Love it.
We got a great show today. Miranda Molina from Miranda Jewelers is going to be on with us today. You're going to meet Jessica Feldman from Digital Vibes. And look, if you're a small business and you're like me and you struggle with things like marketing, digital ads, how do I use my CRM to the fullest? Like, she's somebody who knows about those things, so I'm actually very excited to spend some time with her. And then we are going to bring in one of my old school buddies, Melisha from Von Hansen's.
I knew that. I had to rope her in for you.
It's so good.
I said, she is so excited to be here. She's like, I love Matthew, and I'm so excited to have her. I've worked with Melisha for years as well.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I used to endorse Von Hansen when I was on Mix 96.9.
Yeah.
They were they were a big advertiser on the radio station, and I talked about their meat, and I mean, my dogs grew up on those bones that they have inside.
And I grew up on their meat because they also were a sponsor advertiser of my magazine, so we had that in common as well.
So good.
For probably a decade. So
good.
We go way back, and I agree. That's quality meats, and we're going to hear all about it.
Sounds good. Look, we always say that the Move the Needle YouTube and podcast series is a community-centric YouTube and podcast series, and we're here to pump and highlight small businesses and people in our community. And we've got a few friends who come along for this ride in terms of folks who are partners of this ride. And I'm just going to ask that everybody does this thing where you just watch a couple of these ads that we put together for you. And what you need to know about a couple of these ads is they were designed by our Move the Needle crew.
Absolutely. We do that as well. We create TV-grade commercials, and I want you to watch these because you are going to recognize some faces in there. You're going to know the people in the community, which I think is exciting.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. Have a look at this, and then when we come back, we're going to sit down with Miranda Molina, and you are going to learn all about stones and diamonds and gems and jewelry.
At Brooklyn V's, we bring the taste of Brooklyn right here to Arizona. Our family's been serving up real Italian food for generations, and every dish is made with love, just like Nonna used to make. From classic spaghetti and meatballs to layers of cheesy lasagna, stuffed shells, and the best New York-style pizza in town, every bite is pure Italian comfort. And if you haven't tried our world-famous cheesecake, well, you're missing out. It's been rated one of the best in the area, and once you taste it, you'll know why. So come hungry, leave happy, and enjoy a little slice of Brooklyn right here in Arizona.
Hi, I'm Kim Selchin, owner of Tutor Doctor of Ahwatukee, Chandler, and Gilbert. We understand every student is unique, which is why we meet them where they feel most at ease, whether online, at home, or in a public space. Our academic coaching is designed to help even the brightest students overcome organizational challenges, sharpen study skills, and build confidence, empowering them to achieve their best. From kindergarten to adult, we believe every student can be successful. We also have expert SAT and ACT coaches to help teens with college admissions and scholarships. I'm excited to learn how we can partner with your family to help today's learners become tomorrow's successful adults.
3, 2, 1. Well, welcome back. This is segment number 1 of our Move the Needle YouTube and podcast series. I'm Matthew Blades.
Steve Petz.
And Miranda Molina.
Yes.
In the house, in the hot seat right now from Miranda Jewelers. Sorry, that's going to take me a second.
Fine Jewelry, yep.
Fine jewelry.
Yes, hello. We specialize
good.
in everything.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah.
Seriously, you guys are awesome. This
Boy.
is literally a dream. I love it.
Yeah. Well, look at this little getup. I mean, you've certainly got a great top. All of the
Thank
green.
you.
Is that
Yes.
quintessentially you?
Yeah, so green is our is my company's color, green pistachio and blush. And when I was younger, my grandma helped raise me, and so I asked her, I'm like, why is your house painted green? And she said, honey, it's the color of money.
Ooh.
So for me, it's the color of emeralds. So there you go.
That's so cool.
And
Yeah.
she brought the bling. I was wondering if that.
Oh yeah, lots of bling.
What do you have around your neck? Show us
Oh
that.
yeah, so I have. So we're known worldwide for our nameplate. So
Ooh.
any name, even it could be a nickname. You could buy it for a gift. They start off very inexpensive and go all the way up with diamonds and everything. So I have every single coworker, colleague of mine, their nameplate is their amazing diamond nameplate necklace.
What does jewelry do for you from a psychological standpoint? When you get ready in the morning and you put these pieces on,
Right.
I mean, what happens? Is there, I think
call
there
it
is a
confidence on the go.
Yeah, there's a transformation that takes
Yeah.
place there, right?
You're right. It's totally true. It's confidence on the go. It can change. I mean, you could wear an Amazon outfit that's $20 and you put a piece of jewelry on and all of a sudden it's confidence on the go. It's an emotional attachment, however you look at it.
Yeah.
And it's something that right now is an asset. And so I always say WEAR, wear your assets. But I think moving away from just being like, where people would think 20 years ago, oh, a diamond being an asset. I think it's more of an emotional connection.
All right. Well, she spoke about her grandma.
Yeah.
And that's that's probably a pretty good place to start because that's where this begins for you, right? I read online, or maybe it was an article that you had put out, somebody saying that you grew up without a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah.
And so like your grandma would spend every dollar on these beads and these things.
Yes, so I would work and we would, so we moved, my sister and I, my sister is my colleague and lead designer at my boutique.
Oh, that's
at my
awesome.
studio. Yep, she's been with me almost 20 years. We grew up extremely poor, literally a food basket for Christmas. And so when I was with my mother, and so that's why we're one of the smallest. I call my company Small But Mighty. We give back hardcore to the community, but not just our community, near and far. We give back all over. Grew up very, I feel like it was a privilege, even though we were underprivileged, because it made me the person I am today.
Of course.
So yes, I
outlook,
would start
great
stringing
outlook.
beads starting at age 5 years old.
How about that?
Yeah.
And then you made your first piece of jewelry when you were 12, I read.
Yes,
What was that?
Yes. Okay. So it wasn't, I sold a gold chain.
Ah.
So it was very exciting. And I was obsessed with sparkle. So I was at a private school and the teachers and staff helped fund my lunches, tuition. And they said, what's your favorite color? And I said, it's sparkle. And they're like, Miranda, that can't be a color. But it's So I think in any situation, whether, we all have excuses in life, right? I always say, pick your hard. Getting up is hard. Being in bed is hard.
Yeah.
Being poor is hard. Being rich is hard. So it's like, pick your hard. Every lesson in life, it doesn't come easy. It's a journey. And so that's why I feel like there are no excuses and everything. You just look at it like sparkle. Just, you make life what it is.
Unbelievable.
I love that. I got a question along those lines because people go through different things. I read you've helped people through divorces, funerals, fresh starts. What's one story where you realize jewelry is not just
What was the
metal?
word?
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
kidding.
Yeah, say it 3 times fast.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's so hard.
Jewelry isn't metal and stones. It's emotional survival.
Oh, it really is. That's
So-
so I love that. Emotional
Yeah.
survival. It's so true.
So can you tell us a story where you've
Yes.
experienced
Oh my
that?
gosh, there's so many. We have sold, we have purchased. So I'm one of the largest buyers worldwide, but especially in the state of Arizona, for people selling their unwanted items, or if they get into, maybe they inherited them. A lot of attorneys refer me, but basically if you're going through somewhat of a hard time, which we've all been there, we are there, my entire team, but especially myself, we specialize in purchasing jewelry from people. So this lady came in, she had 3 kids, she had a wedding ring and a car that didn't work, there was no food, and she said, I was offered around $5,000 for my ring, we paid over $20,000. I was able to get her literally about 80% of what she originally
Wow.
paid.
Fair market.
Fair, very fair. And I told her her life will change, but her attitude has to change first, and she has to change first. And so a year later, I gave her this pep talk. I spent actually 4 hours with her, followed up with her every month. A year and a half later, she ended up getting remarried. She was living an amazing life and just had another baby. So
See?
I love
it's
that.
a big change. And she said, Miranda, I'm so happy you basically hit me over the head. But I feel like as people, as women, as men, as humans, we all have to be there for each other. And it's so emotional because in that time, you don't know where your life is going to lead. And sometimes it's unbelievably amazing, and other times you need help.
That was emotional survival. There's an awesome
Yeah, I
story.
like what you said,
Yeah.
emotional survival.
And she
I love
she
it.
came out on the other end. You love
Yes.
when that happens
yes.
too.
And we hear so many stories. We go through divorces, we go through marriages, we go through children passing. Right now, we're making a beautiful heart, a beautiful platinum heart with this young gentleman's initials for his mother, and out of his ashes, we're making a diamond.
How cool
So
is
I mean,
that?
that's emotional. You're wearing it closest to your heart. It's on your neck. So yes, we get very involved with our clients. It's definitely emotional.
What is the state of the jewelry business right now? What is the landscape, right? Because so many things are shifting. What's happening in the jewelry business?
So many things are shifting because gold is at an all-time high.
Yes,
it's the highest it's ever been.
Really?
Literally,
it's ridiculous. It's like
45%.
$4,200
Yeah,
an
it's a
ounce
little
or
bit
something.
lower, but yes. And now silver's taking off like crazy.
I know.
I
got a buddy calling me every day going, you gotta buy bullion. You gotta buy bullion.
no.
Where do you hide your gold bars? I was going to say.
He buries his in the backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Where does
Most
he
people,
live?
yeah, exactly, right? We're going to go there tonight. But yeah, so it's shifting because, goods are expensive. Tariffs are coming. So the greatest thing about my company, my Randa Fine Jewelry, is we make everything in-house. I have a full team, all in-house jewelers, in-house consultants. So it really cuts that cost. And that's how we've been able to not just survive, but really just excel. We've exceeded all expectations, literally across the world in sales, because I think, number one, we care. And number two, we're able to, I call it affordable luxury.
Yeah, right.
So that's
like
what
that.
we have. And we do it custom. Like, we design with you. It's not just a cookie cutter. Not that that's bad, but we literally will take all of your old stuff and say, hey, let's revamp it. Let's recreate it. But yes, the jewelry market is on fire. If I feel like, I think things are turning. I think you have online, so people are price checking. So I think people want quality, but I think there's a smart buyer out there now.
Oh, there's no question.
Right?
I agree with that.
Yeah. Very few people walk in and go, just give me whatever.
Oh, yeah, no problem. And just
Right.
because of the name. And I think it's really great for names like myself, because my mentors are Garaf, Tiffany's, Cartier. But I think if people are looking for just a beautiful piece of jewelry, they want value.
Right. We're talking about jewelry. I want to know what's one of your favorites. I see diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
Emeralds
Okay,
are
what am
green.
I
I know
wearing?
green's your color. Do you like working with it all?
Oh, yeah. So the greatest thing in the market that hit really hard a few years ago are the lab diamonds. Laboratory diamonds.
I was going to ask you about that. I was looking for that question right
now. Amazing. So it looks like a diamond. It is a diamond. It's certified by the same laboratories that natural diamonds. So we carry both. I carry both, one of the widest selection of lab diamonds and one of the widest selections of natural diamonds.
They call natural?
Yep. And so we make sure that everything's certified. And I will say it's a smart way to buy the beautiful piece you want. And it's not, this is what people don't get. It's not the people that are young that don't have a lot of money buying it. It's the rich that are buying lab. And it's a wake up call. Because you know what? It's a smart way to buy jewelry.
So diamonds are still your favorite to work with? Are they?
Well, no.
Okay.
Our Candy Gemstone collection is my most sought after collection. I started designing it with my team a little over a year ago. We hand select all of the beautiful sapphires from Sri Lanka, and I designed beautiful, beautiful pieces. So end of November, we'll be launching our second set. We launched our first set. We only had about 12 pieces. We sold out. We have 2 left.
Do people come in and do private showings? How does that work?
Oh, yeah. People will call us from all over. We're so reputable. People will literally just call and Facebook us and Instagram and TikTok us right now and just say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. You were referred. So it's really funny. For 20 plus years, I was always the bridesmaid. Now I'm the bride, meaning it was like I always had to prove myself. Our team, we were growing slowly, and now we are full force. People are seeking us out, which is such a different mindset. It shows that hard work pays off.
There it is. MyRandaFineJewelry.com. They've got 2 locations, one in Scottsdale, one in Chandler.
Is with this? Is the second one just open? Correct?
No, yeah. So our mothership is in Chandler, and we do have an office in Scottsdale. It's not a store yet. I think before we go, but it is private showings, and you can meet me there for our Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, Arcadia, whatever clients that's closer to. However, our mothership has taken off. Like I said, really, it's been really well. It's done really well. So a lot of people will travel to us, and we're really centrally located. I mean, we've got clients driving from Surprise, Levine, Paradise Valley, Arcadia, all over.
What are the cross streets?
Ray and Rule, and we're right next door to Rubio's. We're on the corner of Ray and Rule, and you'll see us. We are a boutique. A lot of people are saying literally that it's probably one of the nicest, most comfortable jewelry stores they've ever seen in their life.
That's so good. I got to go down and check it out.
I'm right down the street. I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah,
I moved to South Tempe.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm right,
oh, no. We could throw a stone right at you. You're right there.
You're on the Chandler. I thought the Chandler and Tempe border.
Yes.
So you get the best of both.
Yes.
I love that.
I have some questions about jewelry and its current. It's like here in 2025, late 2025, almost 2026. What kind of pieces are guys coming in to buy for engagement rings right now?
Oh,
Like, what are the
yeah.
women really, telling the guys, hey, when you pop the question, this is what I'm looking for?
Okay,
This is what
so
I want.
something that's
Yeah.
different that I have never seen this hardcore in my life. It's the women driving the engagement.
100%.
I mean, it's 90%. I'm 46 years old. I brag about it. I'm so high on life every day. I love getting older. I love celebrating life. But I will say, I had to wrap my head around this because the traditional way of surprising, you'll be in trouble. You don't do that anymore. 10%
Right.
do that. So everyone, the hottest stone right now or the hottest shape, 2 of them, elongated cushion cut and oval. And
Okay.
before, you got a 1 carat. Oh, no, those days are long gone. You definitely get a 2 to a 3 carat now.
Wow.
And a lot of people are loving lab. They are.
Because the price is so
The
different.
price is so different, but it's so beautiful. It's just, I don't even want to say the price is driving it. It's just everything, the sustainability, it's so environmentally friendly. And I think a lot of people are leaning towards that direction because it literally is certified by the same laboratories. And I'm not here saying blah, blah, blah. I love both. I'm a natural girl all the day long as
Yeah,
well.
sure.
But that is really what's driving the engagement ring.
Give me a sense of what the price difference is for somebody. Like,
Sure.
I haven't bought a diamond ring in a long
Oh,
time,
yeah.
right? 21 years ago.
Right. So like a 1 carat, let's say VS colorless, beautiful, one carat round brilliant diamond would run you between $8,000 to $12,000.
Okay.
And a solitaire, let's say.
Got
That
it.
same beautiful 1 carat VS colorless laboratory, same certified everything, is going to run you around $2,500 to $4,000.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's way-
So that's
I-
So
I
you
thought
buy
it was-
diamond studs, you're getting, And again, we have 2 huge cases of natural and laboratory.
And do you have to explain this a lot? It's not cubic zirconia.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not a fake.
no.
It's not a knockoff.
Oh, no. And people will say, I want the real diamond. And I say, oh, I'm so sorry, but both are real.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I always say, you definitely, it is 100% a real diamond. It is looked at by Gemological Institute of America, GIA, as a real diamond.
Do you know how they produce those? Can you share with the audience? You know how
Yeah,
it's done?
they are.
It's intriguing to
yeah,
me.
it's very intriguing. Well, I don't know 1,000% how they grow them, but I do know that there are huge facilities that manufacture them, and they could be manufactured and made within 3 days. It is environmentally friendly. It is definitely conflict free. So it's, the
Right.
whole blood diamond, although we use the Kimberly process in our natural diamonds, which is a safe process. And we hope that, every diamond's insured and, as far as, human life and safety. But to make a lab diamond is very quickly, it doesn't take a lot now.
Well, none of these guys can.
And it's all the same compounds
Yeah.
and everything that's in a natural diamond. I mean, it is exact.
See, if we would have had that options 20 years ago, that's all of a sudden your wife
My
probably
wife
would
would have a bigger ring.
three carats.
Right. And they look so good. I have to have diamond testers that are thousands of dollars. I've got one in my shop and one in the front just to test because they look identical.
Yeah, you cannot tell the
Identical.
difference.
They even have inclusions like a natural diamond.
Are men wearing more jewelry?
Oh, yeah, that's actually the hottest thing right now. I love it. Men are wearing more jewelry. They're being more selective about their rings. They're wearing... David Yearman really helped with that. And David Yearman's a designer for silver and gold. And so we're seeing a lot of crosses. We're seeing a lot of chains. And we're seeing a lot of mixed metals.
Crosses and chains.
mhm. We're seeing a lot of, Star Davids. We're seeing, timepieces. That has taken over the car.
I know.
It's like, if your timepiece is great, you're great. If your car's great, we don't really care. But your timepiece, we want to know about it.
Yeah, that's the truth. That
And
is
they've
the
gone
truth.
up insanely in price. I mean, they're
Do you
going
deal
up.
with watches?
Oh, yeah. We specialize in all gently used watches. And they have to be
Really?
certified. Yes.
So
We have a wide
market
selection.
there.
Is Rolex still the mark, or
Oh.
are some of these others tagged?
Well,
and some
yeah,
of these
Patek, we carry tags, we carry Breitling, we carry Rolex. Right now we have probably, I'd say, the widest selection of Rolexes I've ever had.
Really?
They're like hotcakes. They fly off the shelves. I mean, I could text 10 clients and say, here's what I have. And by end of day, they're gone.
so
It's crazy.
amazing. What's
Yeah.
a Rolex go for? I don't
Oh,
even. I've
right
never
now,
even looked
oh
at
my
one.
gosh. Well, we have vintage, really small ones, which are so hot right now. You can't get your hands on enough of. Can't get enough of them. 5,000 all the way up to. I just sold one for 110.
There
That's
you go, Maggie.
incredible.
That's all
But
you.
the Pateks
what I
are
need.
in,
That's all
the
you,
APs.
baby.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. There's
These success watches.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
I'm-
Oh, yeah.
I've made it.
Right. Oh, totally. And guess what's coming in? Silver. silver is coming in because gold is so expensive. So we just started a gorgeous silver line of all precious gemstones and diamonds set in silver. A guy comes in, if you really have a few $100s to spend, we're fine with that. Let's help you out.
Right.
Let's wow her. Let's wow him. Let's wow them.
All of them.
Yeah.
I got a
So
couple
cool.
of fun ones for free.
Yeah, let's wrap up fun style.
This is a
Let's spin it.
sidebar. You're so eloquent with your jewelry, and I love your fashion. I wonder, do you play any sports too? Sidebar conversation.
Oh, yeah.
You look for some reason you look like an athlete.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so every morning I wake up, like I said, I hit the ground running. I do Pilates 6 days a week.
Okay.
And then I love golf. I play a very tiny bit of pickleball, but I'm terrible, but
Flag
I love
football?
it. No, not flag football yet.
I
Hey,
throw
I
a
would.
curveball.
Mud wrestling?
Yeah, yeah.
so
Not that
lucky.
one
Hey, look,
yet.
all the NFLers have all the
Yeah,
jewelry,
yeah,
so I
yeah.
can picture Miranda with all the jewelry.
Oh yeah,
running,
I like it.
Running
Yeah.
patterns.
Oh yeah. Honestly, we have a lot of football players, but our biggest clientele out of all of the sports would be our baseball players.
Oh,
we're
interesting.
really worldwide. It's funny. It's like it's interesting.
Okay, and then secondly, followed
Yeah.
up. Now this is kind of I'm a sucker for love, and I know you got a ton of love
Oh,
stories.
I'm a fairy tale.
Okay.
I love to dream. I love it all.
What's the wildest plot twist you've seen in a love story that ended in a ring?
Oh gosh, I wish I would have studied this one. Oh my goodness. Plot twist. Oh my gosh. There's so many great ones. Recently a guy came in and he wanted to really get married. He told his girlfriend, I really want to get married. She wanted to as well. And then she said, you know what? I don't think marriage is for me. He ended up meeting her dear friend.
There it is.
Okay, there we go. We definitely always have a twist. We
Check,
can have a
please.
reality show.
This is the
And
twist
they're
I was
getting
looking for.
engaged in Paris in 2 months.
Ooh.
Was
There
meant
you
to
go.
be. Was meant to
meant
be.
to be.
Congratulations
in
for
my
him.
business, you literally, it's like Vegas. What happens at Miranda Fine Jewelry stays at Miranda Fine Jewelry.
I'm sure
literally.
I'm sure you hear a lot of.
yeah.
The guys love to talk and tell their secrets when they're in there with you. Get your advice, I'm sure.
Oh, we plan so many engagements. It's amazing. I feel like we are a full we are a full concierge now service. We just opened that up this year where we deliver worldwide. And I will tell you, we've hopped on planes at 11 o'clock at night to get to the Bahamas the next day. I mean, we have done it all. And so we have planned engagements. We deliver the ring. We set up the props. I mean, we help everyone because we become so emotionally involved.
I love
Look
this.
at you.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
this.
I mean, from rags to riches. Like
No, literally.
you
yes,
did it.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, we're doing it, and
You're
it's and
doing
I
it.
couldn't do it
Yeah.
without my amazing
Yeah, of
team.
course,
I mean,
of course.
we've grown. We started. Oh my gosh, with 6, and now we're at almost 20.
Yeah.
And it looks like you could run for another 50 years. It looks like you've really taking care of yourself. You're doing your Pilates.
Oh,
and
thanks. I love
Yeah.
this. I love you guys.
Yes.
Yes. No, I plan on doing jewelry till 110. I'm not
There-
kidding.
so
I plan on designing.
Let me make sure I introduce you to my longevity doctor then.
I actually want to meet him.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh
Because if
no,
you're
I'm
gonna live
so
this
into
long,
that.
we need you to be healthy.
Well, this is where we have to talk.
100%.
I want to go 110. That's my goal too. My
Okay,
my
I
financial
love
planner
this.
likes me, Matthew. As my partner, you should know this. He asked me when I want to retire. I said 90.
I love that. To retire is to expire.
Right. So I figure at 90,
Yes.
that's a good time to maybe.
Just so you know, I love it. You got to keep your mind ticking. Every client or every other client I've known that retires early or something, they get sick.
Yes.
They get depressed. I don't
course.
want to be that
Yes.
person.
Yeah.
Breaking
no.
hips.
Well,
yeah.
we'll be hanging out.
You're right. Do what
Playing
you love.
pickleball.
and
We'll be
love
one.
it.
We'll
Yeah.
be 110.
Exactly.
Look at us.
Well, I think both of you guys look really good, and I love it. You're wearing jewelry today. I was gonna judge you hardcore if you
If
weren't.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
By the way, this
Yeah.
since I've been waiting for this. This means something to me. I got this watch on my 22nd birthday
See, I love
in San
that.
Francisco.
That's what I'm talking
My
about.
parents invited me. My dad was a speaker for his company as well, and they invited me. I was in college, and
I
I stayed
wanna
with
see
them.
that.
And they said it was my birthday. It's a Citizen.
Oh no,
but
Citizens are great watches.
nice
Timeless,
no,
man.
They're timeless and they're made so well. People do not give Citizens. They have
Yeah.
front row and center in
It's
my
not
heart.
as
I love
fancy, but
them.
People love this, but for me, it's a memory. It was my 22nd birthday, which was a year after the San Francisco earthquake happened on my birthday.
Oh
I turned
my
21 on
gosh.
my that was
Okay,
my.
see, that's what I love. See, jewelry it's not just
I
a
wanna
piece
share
of
that
jewelry
story.
on your wrist.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have those memories, and that's going to last, and that's going to be an heirloom.
Yes.
And I think creating those heirlooms are so important.
Yes.
That's a last
And for my
forever.
audience, this reminds me of Steve Pets. This is why I was Pets. This is why I was Pets back then. This
No
is
way.
Yeah, and I love it. And so
Okay,
What
I
was the
love
word you
that.
used at the beginning of the interview? Emotional something?
Emotional, oh gosh, it was so good. I want to copy
emotional
it.
survival.
Emotional survival.
Yeah.
I will
I would
say,
say-
hasn't that been all of us? No.
It's like,
How many times over?
that's the collective right
Yeah.
now.
I
Yeah.
love
Oh my
it.
gosh.
Amazing. Thank you for being on
Of
our
course.
show.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yes, I invite both of you down to my
We
showroom,
would love
and
to
we
see it.
have the best bar in town.
Well,
Yeah, really.
I mean, the best jewelry.
Yeah, right,
I'm
right.
taking you up on that for sure. You're right down the street. I
Yes.
want to come for a visit.
I would love
I
you
wanna
guys
I want to
to.
see all this that you're talking about.
Oh, it will blow your mind. I'm not kidding you. We have over right now 550 reviews on Yelp and Google, all 5-star.
Amazing.
From
I
all
love
around the
that.
world. Yeah.
I
so
know
please
why.
come and hang out.
I know why.
Yeah.
Miranda Fine Jewelry. Look them up online. Like she said, Chandler's the flagship. That's the mothership, as she calls it. And you can get some private showings up in Scottsdale. We'll make sure we link to her in our show notes today so that you guys can connect to it easily. And then how about this? We'll take a quick break from Craft 64. When we come back, we're going to sit down and talk about all things digital marketing with Jessica Feldman.
Looking
Gosh,
forward
so
to that.
exciting.
Yes.
And that's the way the world's going. I mean,
It
if
is.
you're not in with digital marketing, you're out.
You're out.
And that's
Literally.
that's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I
Let's
love
go.
that.
Let's
I know.
go.
Exciting. I'm so excited.
See everybody in a minute.
Yes.
In a world of shortcuts, Von Hansen's brings back what's been missing. Real butchers, real flavor, real pride in every cut. Since 2004, we've been Arizona's new, award-winning, old-fashioned butcher shop where service still matters and every order is cut just for you. From our famous butter garlic breasts to over 100 handcrafted sausages, everything we make is done right here, in-house, the way it should be. Whether it's a small family dinner or a large gathering with friends, Von Hansen's helps you turn every meal into a memory.
Welcome back. This is it, episode 64, live from Craft 64. We're back. We got Jessica Feldman now.
Hi, I'm Jessica Feldman, the owner of Digital Vibes Agency.
I
There
love
it is,
it.
man. I love it. We have so many things to talk about. I met Jessica at a bowling mixer a month, 2 months ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
about
she
probably
was,
about
she
2
was
months
from
ago.
that bowling mixer. You
She
told me
was
about
at that bowling mixer that I went to.
Yes.
Yeah. It was one of the people that I met.
Okay, cool.
And
Sadly, I wasn't able to bowl that day because I had messed up my lower back, but I am a really good bowler.
is this
Oh,
real? Is that
okay.
truth?
It is.
All right.
I was on a league for a little while.
What does
when I
really
was
good
younger.
bowler mean? Like, what's your like?
Over 100.
Okay.
You know.
Consistently.
Well, sometimes I have bad
But here's the
frames.
thing. We were at a bowling alley that wasn't really a bowling alley. It was more of like one of those fun places,
Yeah.
like a main event kind of a spot.
Yeah.
I remember the guy came over. I don't know if you remember this, but the guy came over to me because, you know, look, I used to be somewhat of a bowling snob back in the day.
Really?
I like to have my own ball.
Freddie
okay?
Flintstone. Freddie
okay.
Flintstone.
Shoes
Twinkle
too.
Toes.
Shoes
Yeah.
too, right?
Oh, he's got the ball and shoes.
And
Ooh.
I was doing my thing on the lane, and the ball was not moving like it normally would move. And the guy came to me, the old man came to me, and he said, "There's not as much oil on these lanes. The ball won't be as active."
Ah.
And so then, you know, I had to adjust my approach, as pro bowlers would know.
Yeah. So what's
Totally
so what's your
screwing
high
with people.
score? So I'm putting you on the spot. High score.
High
you
score
know what
ever?
it is? Yes.
240 something.
Oh, you are a bowler.
230.
Wow.
Ooh.
What's the highest?
300 is
possible?
as good as
Oh,
you can
okay.
get.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was way back in the day. I
Wow.
would say when I get into my rhythm, I'm probably about a 180 bowler.
Okay.
180, 190.
I'll take you on my
Okay.
team.
Yeah.
That's
You will?
nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely.
So you own your Digital Vibes.
Yes.
That's the company. And man, I was just saying it before you got here. I was saying to Miranda that you're the person almost everybody needs right now.
So I believe that I am the person that everyone
Yeah.
needs. But, you know, it was interesting what the pandemic did for business.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
there were companies that had been in business for 50 years, and they would tell you till they're blue in the face, I don't need any digital marketing.
Right.
I don't need a website. And the pandemic really helped change that.
Yeah.
These businesses that had been in businesses for 50 years, these business owners are finally like, oh, I get it. But it was kind of too late because everything shut down and they weren't
Yeah.
part of the digital transformation that other companies had done prior to them.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I need her in my other business, and I've completely planned to sidebar with her after this interview.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
I mean, yeah, I need some help. I mean, you're a Google certified professional, you know, skills and paid, social media advertising, HubSpot marketing, Facebook ads, MarTech, ad tech. You do things I don't understand. As a matter of fact, I would like to jump into this really quick. because Jessica made a post on LinkedIn, I don't know, maybe it was a few days ago or something. You said AI is moving fast. OpenAI's new Sora model is proof. Imagine turning simple text into fully realized video. That is no longer a concept. It's here.
Yes.
And so I want to talk to you about Sora. What is that? OpenAI's new Sora model. Explain that to me like I am 2 years old.
Of course. So
because I am only 4.
Yeah, no, AI is absolutely fabulous, and it is a wonderful tool for people who don't have a lot of experience in marketing to literally put prompted text into the search feature and then for that tool to create that for you. Is it perfect yet? No.
It's not.
No, it's not. But at the rate that it's moving, imagine where it's going to be in 3 to 5 years, especially for people who are learning it, leveraging it, and we're at the forefront of that technology. So it's almost like the information that we're putting into those systems right now make us kind of part of the founders.
Right on.
Right?
Because we're in on the early side of
We're
things.
in on the early side of all of this,
Okay.
right?
It's going to be, it's going to
It's going
evolve.
to be a different model, a different tool in the next 3 to 5 years.
How are you using AI to help people get more business?
That's a wonderful question.
Thank
so
you.
we
I
utilize.
wrote it myself.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people think that you can utilize AI and that solves all of your digital marketing needs, right? You could build a website, you could get these videos, you could create your blogs, you could run your SEO strategy. That is so far from the truth. The way that you're going to leverage these tools right now in today's society, because they're not perfect yet, is kind of like an assistant, right? So it's going to do some of the heavy lifting, and you want to make sure you prove everything to the T.
You have to.
Right. So say you use Sora and you put in something, let's say you have a pet motel, right? And all of the pets come out with 3 eyes. It's a little bit interesting, but if you don't look at that and it goes out into your marketing campaign, and now you're the company with the
dog
hotel
with 3
place
eyes.
with 3
Are
eyes.
those the hallucinations that people talk about when they talk about AI hallucinations? Like 3 eyes on dogs kind of stuff?
So that in visual AI is a little bit different than the hallucinations that are happening in the copy text
Like
AI,
ChatGPT.
I haven't heard
right.
any of this hallucination.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, you don't know about the hallucinations?
No.
Fascinating.
So hallucinations are kind of like a glitch, right? Where it's creating this information based on all of the resources that it has and then developing its own sort of opinion that's not fact-based on all of the research that it's looked at. ChatGPT, AI, all of these tools, the only thing they're doing is researching the internet.
Right.
Right.
They use the internet as the encyclopedia to create what you're asking. So if there's bunk information online, right, that AI model is going to give you that same information. It's that classic garbage in, garbage out.
I had this exact conversation. My son is at University of Delaware getting his PhD, teaching and getting that, and he's in communications, teaching communications. And I brought the AI subject to him. I go, how are you dealing with this? And he said it's very interesting. They're just like you said. They're really just navigating their way around it. But I had this whole conversation. I said, here was our AI when we were growing up. The encyclopedia, the thesaurus, and you're at the library. It just wasn't readily available. It's the same stuff, garbage in, garbage out.
Right.
If you plagiarized, it would come out and your teacher would know, and it would come out like garbage. And the same thing if you just let AI do it. It's like, come on.
And you copy paste.
Yeah, it's you
right.
copy paste. You didn't do this. So they could tell they do it. And so I think there was always an element of this. We were bringing this up. It's just how much are you going to use it or implement it? And so we used it growing up. It was, again, you did your research, you did your paper. I think the biggest difference, this is my opinion, is literally that it was manual back then. So you either had to type it in or write
Sure.
it. Now you don't have to do any of that. Now it's just boom. It's just there's no
So the retention won't be there.
retention isn't there.
Right, because
Exactly.
you're not reading it, regurgitating it,
you
listening
really don't know
to it, all
you really
the
don't know the
senses. Yeah.
knowledge if you're doing it that way. And so, anyways, I think the way I use AI now is it's an integration of both. Like I do my studying, I find out what I want, and then I use it as a helper.
Correct, the assistant.
Yeah,
right?
an assistant, which wouldn't be any different than if I was pulling out of the source. I don't like the way that word sounded and changing words. It's the same thing.
Totally.
It's automated. And so again, like it's too easy and for
Sure.
You know,
Well, you can run something through it. You can create your own ideation. If you're a business owner, you're like, okay, here's what I want my campaign to look like. And you can tell AI, go online and look at all campaigns that are similar to this type of business and use my ideation, but give me some other ideas. So it can help you to sort of spitball or wordsmith. I use it all the time for wordsmithing, sort of like you said,
Exactly.
like the thesaurus, right? You put something in there and you're like, okay, give me 15 more ideas. Or to a business owner's point, if you're not familiar with like a call to action, or direct response.
Or a hook, or yeah,
Correct.
right.
You can go in, and that's where it gets to that wordsmithing and sort
the
of
assistant.
acting as an assistant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think that there is when people come across an ad, and clearly AI has created the ad, are people able to spot that right now? I mean, is the bullshit meter high on AI?
So, well, I like the statement that you said, when people come across an ad and it's clearly been generated by AI.
Right.
Where are we with knowing that?
Right.
Like, I don't think that we are in a place where you can look at something and know, like, we're in Craft 64 right now, and I'm looking at an advertisement of some bruschettas on TV. I don't know if those are actual real bruschettas or those were AI generated.
Sure.
So I think if there is a level of perfection because you're utilizing the tools as an assistant and you have a proofing department, or you are that person that's proofing it, it's really up to you. And I think that's one thing that's great about digital marketing and websites and branding is it's all a perception of somebody's liking, right?
Yeah, so let me piggyback on that question and say, like, for people that do think it's AI, does that discount it in some way to them, to the consumer? I wonder about that.
I'm gonna answer this.
Right?
So
like, just objectively.
I mean,
So Jessica, here's let me because I had this. I want you to go off this. So I was fooled. I was sending my daughter those funny cat videos. Have you seen those?
Oh, they're hilarious. The cat and dog ones are my favorite.
I just crack up. And my daughter just finally busted the news to me. She's like, "Dad, that's AI." I'm like,
oh, you didn't know that?
I did not know that. I thought there was.
Come on, Steve.
Come on, let
So-
look real. I mean, it's a pet cat popping the
Steve,
balloon.
come on.
I think you're
I mean,
right,
so
though.
maybe I'm hook,
Steve.
line, and sinker. That's why I was raising my hand.
He can't tell the difference,
I
right?
couldn't tell the
Maybe
difference.
you could tell the difference. But
Cats don't talk.
No, they weren't talking. No, this cat popped the balloon and he ran and he broke the TV. It looked like a cat freaking out. I was dying. I was on the floor. It looks hilarious. It's so real. I mean, my daughter my daughter broke it to me. To answer your question, it did ruin it because I don't think I could have as much fun sending
yeah,
her
but that's
AI.
entertainment.
Right?
I'm talking about business.
a brand,
Oh, yeah.
right?
I'm
so
talking about
I think
business
a
versus
consumer
but the line
would,
but the line is blurred. See, that's the thing is if I can get fooled with you guys were talking about an ad. If I could get fooled with a cat, why couldn't I get fooled with an ad?
But I think a consumer would discredit that if they could tell, because then they feel that the thought and effort wasn't put
Right.
into it
But
by
what's crazy-
someone who's
That's what I
working
mean.
on the brand. It's a
Yeah.
computer.
And I don't think this is going to be a forever thing. Like, I think we're all going to be very comfortable with AI in 10 years, 15
Sure.
years, right? Like, we will all have, if you read Ben Lytle's book, The Potentialist, he talks about how we're going to have these avatars and it's going to be an app on your phone.
Yeah.
And this is going to be you and your assistant, and it's going to handle
More
your text
cleaning
messages.
robots, not just the Roomba. You're
Right.
gonna have something doing dishes or laundry or
Oh
you
my-
know,
they are
dusting.
talking about the coolest things for AI in terms of healthcare and what it means. I want to talk a little bit more about social media advertising.
Okay.
It's one of those things where, like, look, the social media landscape, I love it and hate it every single day. And I have that relationship with it.
Yeah.
Some days I love it, some days I hate it. How are people seeing success with digital ads through social media? Is that a different strategy than a Google campaign?
Yes. So I like to compare old school marketing and advertising to Facebook and Google in the comparison that Google is very intent driven, right? So if I want a plumber, I'm going online, I'm searching for a plumber. Facebook is like your old school television ads in a sense where you're going on television to watch a certain show at a certain time, right? But then you're being disrupted by all of these commercials, right? So that's kind of social media. You know you're going to your page to look at all of your friends over the weekend. You want to check out Aunt Lisa's new dog. And through that, on the feed, you're being disrupted by all of these marketing messages. So one of the things that I've noticed that's evolved is social media is definitely a pay-to-play market where,
for sure,
10 years ago, you could get on that platform. Is it even that old now? 2007. So yeah. So you could get on that platform and you could put your message out there and people would notice your brand. Now you have to spend the money on ads. And the one thing that I'm noticing from a lot of brands is that they're not connecting their pixels on the back end for remarketing and audience tracking. They are not using top, middle, and bottom of funnel strategy. So Facebook did something really great, right? They added that boost button to posts. And sadly, a lot of business owners don't understand that there is a more extensive strategy that goes into these campaigns. It's more extensive than just hitting the boost button. So you are kind of putting your dollars out into the ether if you're not segmenting, right? And that's a really important thing in any marketing channel that you're using, even on Google. If
Talk to us about segmenting.
Yeah, if you're a service-based business on Google Ads, you're going to exclude renters. If you're a service-based business on Facebook, they don't allow you to select the affinities in that way. And usually when you do, it skews your audiences so far down that you're not able to get enough reach. So you typically want to look into other affinities, like maybe someone who's into home construction, or they're a fan of Lowe's or Home Depot, right? That kind of shows interest in their home and they might need a plumber. For social ads to really gain the traction that you're looking for, I'm not a firm believer in the lead campaigns that they run on the back end because there's not a lot of intent and they seem to be kind of expensive. It depends on how you skin them. Again, if you're running it at the bottom of the funnel where they've already been to your website, they already are familiar with the brand, you're going to have a better intent there and a higher conversion rate. Most recently, a lot of the click-to-call campaigns, sadly, are spam-ridden.
Okay.
So much spam on the click-to-call campaign. So we generally like to use it to drive traffic to a fill form page because then you're also getting the SEO value and your domain authority can increase from driving that traffic to your website.
See, this is what she knows that we don't know. Yeah. This is why I love this conversation. I mean, this stuff is so interesting to me because, look, take our podcast here, the Move the Needle series. We create so much great content, but I don't know if we maximize the content. Well, and we 100%. Are always looking for ways to do that, right? To do so much more with less.
So one thing that I learned, which was kind of unfathomable to me in my early days working at ad agencies, was that we would create this content and it's just this one piece of content and we would find a million ways to skin it.
Yes, right.
And use that same content over and over and over. You might have a different header. You might use a different subject line. This kind of goes to like old school email marketing. And even now, a lot of people will still do that. But we used to sit there and we would send A/B testing and we would send 5 to 7 different headlines. And whichever one pulled the best, then we would recreate more emails based on that headline and then continue to cherry pick the best from that.
Smart.
Just so you know, Matthew, Move the Needle, we are doing that. You just don't know that behind the scenes. I'm consistently putting out our assets to viewers and potential businesses, and I do exactly what Jessica's saying. I literally will just change the messages, and certain messages will get a better response. So we are doing that behind the scenes. I just don't report to you on everything we do. When this stuff comes out the other end, then I do. That's when you hear about it. But I'm kind of I call that my soup kitchen. So we're constantly. I mean, we are doing that as a show, and so bringing that up. We're also going to have an amazing conversation because what we do at Move the Needle. I have a background like yourselves. When people are watching the show, when they see the businesses in those commercials, we create those ourselves.
Oh, nice.
I do the shot sequence. The scripts, work with the scripts with Max, and Max we film, and when you're watching, our audience out there, when you're watching those commercials, we produce those. There he is. He does an amazing job.
Awesome.
I'm really curious to see what you're going to think of them when you do watch them. I'm going to cue those up because I know some people that you're going to say, they're a great fit for what Matthew's saying, move the needle platform to get their message out. Because what I find is this, everybody is doing their own thing on their own platform. It's like self-promoting. It'd be like Craft 64 out here playing their commercial out here.
Sure.
You have to do that. But I believe partnering with other people like ourselves in the community gives your brand a different look. When you're seeing the commercials on here, we've mentioned Amy Richardson Savvy Realty, our new Duenas Eden Cravata, Brooklyn V's, Tutor Doctor. When you're seeing those on our show, to me, it has a different meaning. It's away from that self-promoting. They're branding themselves around the goodness, around you, your audience that they're showing. So, of course, we think we're onto something, but where Matthew's right, I need to collaborate with people like yourselves because there's a lot of different pieces that I don't know about. Yeah, putting a shot sequence, doing these videos, it's my forte, but the SEO is not. A lot of the
using a CRM,
yes,
I mean, these are challenging things.
A lot of the details, details I do need. Again, we all can collaborate and need your help with.
Sure.
But I can't wait to get together.
Yeah, I'm
with
quietly
them.
pissed off at myself because I've been paying $100 a month for a CRM that I have no idea how to use for about 8 months now.
And you already have one with ours.
It's terrible.
And we have another one, Matthew. By the way, you can tap into it. You can use ours. Anyway,
I want to ask. We got to kind of wrap up.
Sure.
You made another post on social media, or at least I got connected to this post through it, and it was an organization called She.
Yes.
Is that something you're still working with and doing?
Yeah, so She Thrives Enterprise actually is a women's rights nonprofit. It originally started as Women Power Love. It originated in 2017, and our goal right now is to create financial literacy, emotional stability, and support women online through online resources all over the world. So it's somewhere you can go to download workbooks, coloring pages for all ages.
And you started this why? I mean, why are women's rights important? Is that a whole can of worms that you're like, I don't want to get into that?
I mean, I started in 2017 because of the sort of duality in everything that was going on with society and our presidential elections at that time. We had Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton running for presidency. Right. And I just noticed that there was sort of a different tone in our climate and society in the way that women maybe thought of themselves and also the way that women were being treated, even though we've had our rights for 50 years.
Right. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, so I think it's important to help other women.
Who's a good person to jump onto that website and check out some of the material?
I think any women that are looking to improve their self-confidence, any woman who is looking to start a business in 7 days.
Yeah.
We have some really great resources on there that kind of have some insider tips and tricks on how to better your life.
Okay, I love it.
Before we get off, I'm gonna
Digital vibes.
Digital vibes. I'm gonna put digital vibes on the spot. Okay, you ready, Jessica?
I'm ready.
Okay, here's your assignment. You're handed a blank billboard in Times Square.
All right.
One sentence to every woman doubting herself. What are you printing huge for the world to see?
Serious.
It's your chance. You're in Times Square. You got that big picture.
You are the only one stopping yourself.
Yes.
You're the one stopping. And what is the picture look? Just a woman with a serious look,
no
smile?
image, simple text.
Simple text, no picture.
Oh yeah, I think the logo and then the text. I want people to read that, embody that. You are the one stopping yourself.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
I love that.
Well, Jessica, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank
So
you.
good to
for
meet
having
you.
Me.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe
thank
some
you.
bowling in our future.
You know it, except for I'm going to have to practice before I show up.
No, look, I will still throw terrible. I have not
I'd
been
team up with him if I were you. He'll carry you a little bit. He'll carry you.
Well, we do have the Friendsgiving coming up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For the Social Connect in November.
What is the best way for people to kind of meet you? Is it LinkedIn? Because that's what we can link. We can link in our show notes. But do you have a website? Like, how do you prefer people find you?
Yes, digitalvibesagency.com is a really great way to connect. You can get time on my calendar. I do give out 30-minute discovery calls.
Great.
From that discovery call, you'll typically receive an audit. So we dig into the back end end of your website, not necessarily with access. We have some tools that we can lift the hood and take a look. And then if we're able to win your business, we dig in deeper once we have access to all of your assets.
I love it. Can't wait to talk.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you again for coming on. Appreciate
Thank
that.
you. Thank
Here's
you
what
so
we'll do,
much.
Steve. We'll take a quick break.
Yes.
And when we come back, we will talk about all things meat. I'm sure we'll talk about other things
Meat
too.
and, yes, and other things.
And
yes.
other things
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
We'll sit down with Melisha right after this. Hang on.
Buying or selling a home is one of the most important decisions you're going to make, so you deserve someone who truly cares about your journey. I'm Amy Richardson with the Savvy Realty Group and HomeSmart. Living and raising my family in Ahwatukee for nearly 20 years, this community isn't just where I work, it's my home. Growing up in the Midwest, I learned early the importance of connections and relationships. These values shape everything I do. From our initial conversation to long after you've settled into your new home, I'm here to provide ongoing support and guidance. From staging to cutting-edge marketing strategies, we expertly showcase your home to sell swiftly for the highest possible price. So if you're ready to buy or sell, please reach out to me. And remember, important decisions require savvy solutions.
Welcome back. It's segment number 3 of our Move the Needle YouTube and podcast series.
Super excited. We have a mutual friend and somebody we've known for a long time. Can't wait to get into this.
Yeah, before we do, we just want to say thanks again to some of the folks like Brooklyn V's. You know, they're just so generous, and their partnership with our podcast means so much to us. Same thing for Tutor Doctor, and then, of course, Amy Richardson at Savvy Real Estate. Like, we can't do this without them.
Yes.
And so I just hope that our community understands and supports these local businesses, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about.
Absolutely. And we have somebody new coming on board. I'm going to do a shout out to Duenas Eden Cravata, a new family law firm that's coming on board. You'll see their commercial as well. So we invite others that enjoy this platform and see the opportunity to get in front of a local audience. Come on in.
Yeah.
We want
All
you.
right. Well, their hair is covering up, but if I said Von Hansen's
There it
Meats,
is.
everybody would start salivating immediately. Melisha has been involved for, as long as I have known you.
Yeah, I've been involved for a really long time.
It's got to be close to 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, my parents opened the store in 2004. I graduated high school in 06. I followed 2 years after that, and that's kind of when I got involved in 08.
Really?
Yeah, just like, I don't know, they needed help at a festival. Like, Melisha, like, you're open on the weekend, you're coming. Like, I don't know, like, it's just like,
She grew up in the business.
yeah.
Well, and she grew up in Minnesota, my hometown.
Minnesota,
right?
yeah.
So I always appreciate a good Minnesotan coming to the
You
table.
guys from around the same area or different
I
parts?
don't know. I
Where
grew
you
up
from?
in Coon Rapids.
I grew up in Apple Valley,
Okay.
but we both went to St. Cloud.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
I went
We
to St.
both-
Cloud for 2 years, and I transferred to ASU.
And then I did radio in St. Cloud while
Yes.
you were probably...
There, there you got a connection there. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
all kinds of it. What's the state of the union right now for Von Hansen's Meats and Spirits? Like, I mean, I worked with you guys so closely when I was at Mix, and it was
Yes.
one of my favorite partnerships that I ever had. I was telling Steve, we would come in, the boys would love going into the meat shop to pick out what we were going to have, but the biggest thing was like picking out the dog bones for our dogs, because you guys have such an incredible selection of dog bones.
We still do.
You do?
Yes, we
Yeah.
still do. Smoked and raw. We have, all different kinds of meats, beef, pork, chicken. We have seafood now from when you were there.
Really?
Yeah. We still have our dog bones. We smoke them in the back house. We have a smokehouse in the back, and then we sell them fresh too.
I'm telling you, if you have a dog and you don't get your bones at Von Hansen's, like, you are actually, you don't love your dog. You don't love your dog.
You're doing your dog an injustice, but
You are.
But forget the dogs. Talk about yourselves. You're doing yourself. You talk about a good steak. You cannot get the steaks that they have.
We get our turkeys
Consistent.
there every year for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
But-
Yeah, they come from Minnesota.
I know.
Yeah, we get them pretty soon now. But yeah, they come straight from Minnesota.
You got to put your order in early,
Yeah,
don't
yes.
you?
Can I
'Cause
put
we
an
do
order?
sell out.
I want to put an order right now. I want a
Yes.
small one.
We sell
Put it in.
out. They're fresh, never frozen. So we get them. They just have just an ice cap on it just to keep cool in the truck. But that's it. Like, they're just perfect.
Now, you a meat eater yourself?
Yes.
It'd be hard to be in this business and not, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It would be hard to be in this business and not. What is one of the, like, if there's 3 items that you sell at Von Hansen's that you were like, all right, if we could only do these 3, this is what we would sell, because they are so flippin' good.
I know what one of the answers is.
Oh, this is hard. So our bacon wrap ribeye, because everyone loves a good ribeye, and then you mix it with the bacon, and we wrap it with our double smoked bacon. I personally, so this is me, I love our filet.
Okay.
but our sausages.
That's what I was
Our
waiting for.
brisket. Like we're known for our own sausages. We do our own recipes.
100 sausage recipes. Actually, 150 now. I read.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that blows my mind.
So we make them all in house in the back. Yeah. We sell fresh sausage and also smoked sausage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be the ribeye, it would be the fillet, and it would be the sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what the sausage, the official brat for Chandler? What would you put in there out of all your brats?
For an official brat for Chandler,
Mm-hmm.
I would do, if we could get the meat, an ostrich brat, just because of like.
So good.
I don't know. I think of like the ostrich festival and
Ostrich sausage?
yeah, I don't know how you do that because like I think ostrich meat's probably really rare.
Yeah.
But that's what
Well,
I
they
would
sell
do.
it at the Ostrich
I
Festival.
heard,
Yeah.
I heard it's really good though. I heard
Yeah.
it's really nutritious.
Yeah, I don't know.
what I
So
heard.
that's it. I would figure something else to that. Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you. Look, you're gaining a lot of traction in our community, and I noticed just the other day on LinkedIn that you've been nominated again for Woman Business Owner of the Year.
Yeah.
So I saw the link and I went in real quick and I was like, well, I'm voting for
I
Melissa.
voted for her. We got a couple votes in for her.
And a new award called the Shiro Award. This is all in conjunction with Awatuki's Chamber of Commerce and their annual gala that they have up. Look, I've won plenty of awards in my life. I'm sure you have too. But like, what does winning something like Women Business Owner of the Year? What does it mean for you? What does it say to Melisha?
Man, that's such a dream. I would never think I'd be in that category. I mean, yeah. My mom is my inspiration. She won that award in 2012.
Oh wow.
She's won a lot of awards in the community, and so like I feel like I'm always in her shadow. But just lately, the past couple years, I feel like I've branched out of it, and like people see me for now, not just Martha's daughter, but like also myself.
Yeah.
It would mean a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would mean a lot.
It would mean a lot. Now I have 2 young girls, and for them to look up to their mom too.
See something like that.
Yeah, I want them to do something so cool, not like what I do. If whatever they want to do, like they can, whatever they set their mind to, they can do. I got bullied a lot in school. I was always told I was never good enough. So now I'm just like, no, I am, and I always believed in myself.
Now,
Yeah,
now you're
course.
kicking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good for
she
you.
is. She
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And another question I wanted to ask you. I saw a LinkedIn post that said it was a picture of you, and it said our favorite butcher is hitting the court. Very excited to share that Von Hansen's Meats is now the official proud partner of the Valley Suns, our G League here.
Yes.
And then in the caption it says our second.
Yes.
Who's the first?
Arizona Coyotes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. It was so cool. It was so cool. I met him at like just a networking like event I was at, and she was just like a substitute there. And she was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi, Melisha," and she's like, "Oh, I'm Allison from the Coyotes." I was like, "You're like, this is what who I want to talk to." Like, I cannot believe this. I've always dreamed of partnering with the sports teams
Right.
here locally. My big dream is like to get our like brats and sausages, like I said, like what we're known for in like the stadiums. That's a whole other hoop to go through, but.
Come on, State Farm Stadium. What are you waiting on?
Yeah.
What are you waiting on, Suns Arena?
ASU, yeah.
What's the
It'd be
holdup?
cool. It'd be
What?
so cool.
It would be incredible.
I just feel like when you go to those
and
games,
people would love it.
I know, and when you go to those games, it's not just like you have a hot dog. It's about what's local in that area. Like you go to all those games now, it's everything local.
Yes, yes.
So
okay.
what's local here and what's a good like treasure? And like we won West of the Valley, so I'm like we are the West of the Valley. We've been here for 21 years.
Yeah, and it's just it's a good company, good people, good meats, obviously.
And they do have the one specialty. They do something that nobody does and does it amazing, and that is they process wild game. We haven't talked about
Yeah.
that. There's tons of hunters here in Arizona, so talk about that. It's like it's the go-to because you guys do it a little
Yes,
differently.
we do. So we process wild game, and it's all boneless game. So if we have like a deer or an elk from like up north, carve it out, whatever, give us the boneless meat, so off the bone, and we'll process it into our famous sausage recipes. So that's kind of what we do. So either fresh sausage, smoked sausage, or you can, and ground whatever you want, ground burger or
So
whatever.
people can bring you the kill, and you'll
Yes.
kind of make sense of it
Oh,
for them.
it's the play. I mean, in Arizona, that's where you bring the kill. Is Von
Yeah.
Hand. It is the number one spot.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't
You
know
have
that.
to have your hunters like tag, whatever they call it, tag Minnesota me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have to like show proof of that. But fun fact is I can actually go behind the scenes and do that.
Ooh.
Yeah, no one ever knows that about me because like when my family started the business, like
Yeah. What do you mean? Walk me through it.
She'll cut it up.
Yeah, so we were having a bottleneck just with like people processing sausages, and I heard my parents talking about it, and so I walked out and I was like, hey, I can help. And I know nothing with the business. I did nothing with the business besides help with events. I can help out. And so like, yeah, you're going to. So like, have an employee train you. And ever since then, like, I did it full time for a couple years. I was assistant manager. I used to run the back room.
Yeah.
That's when I would work with you. Like, I would do sausage in the morning, and then I'd come mix with you and like, do some skits. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
oh
my
my
day.
gosh.
So my biggest thing was like, I wanted to work the business. Like, I wanted to just be better. Not say my parents are bad. They did a wonderful job, but I wanted to be better than them.
Yeah, sure. Well, and look, your parents want you to be better than them. You're a parent now too. I guarantee you want those girls to be better than you.
Yeah, my parents did a wonderful job. I'm not going to knock on that, but I just wanted to be better. And what could I do better?
Yeah.
It's just to do different.
Yeah, if you can't mention Von Hansen's without mentioning your parents. Martha, that's again, I go back a decade plus.
Yeah, sure.
And Martha was my original contact. That's how long I've been. It's been longer than that. So Martha was really instrumental. She introduced me to Melisha, and so it's a family business. But I love hearing that. A lot of people skip the bottom steps. It sounds like you like almost ever. You worked every corner of that business. Is there anything you haven't done?
That's hard. I've done a lot.
Yeah.
You've done it all. So you could say it. I do it all.
I've done a lot.
Which will make you the best leader moving forward.
I hope so.
No,
like, that's what I want. Like, when we go and I see my employees every day or, like, you know, whatever, I just want them to know, like, I get it. I get, like, the hard times, like, during the holidays. It's very stressful right now, while game and non. I just always want to make sure, like, I tell them, like, how much we appreciate them. And, like, I get it. I did your job. It's so hard.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for what they do. It's just the grueling on your body and just everything.
Yeah.
Especially now. Retail.
Part of it, like, you know how you get stuck on algorithms on your Instagram and your TikTok feeds and stuff? So I've been stuck, and I don't know how. I know how, because I watched 2 or 3 videos, so now they assume that's all I want to see. And it's these videos of guys butchering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's actually really fascinating to watch, like, a huge slab come down and how they turn it into spare ribs, or how they turn it into a fillet, or how they turn it into a round steak.
Cool.
It's really fascinating. And so I wanted to ask you, as somebody who's been behind the counter and done some of that stuff, what have you learned about meat that you didn't know maybe 5-10 years ago? Are there things that the average consumer is getting wrong?
You know, I don't know, but like what I learned is like being behind the counter, like when you see all that blood and guts, like I like my meat well done. A lot of people are like, how are you like the butcher's daughter? And I'm like, that's a joke, butcher's daughter. I'm like, I like it well done because I don't like to see it bloody.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm that way.
Yeah, I like it.
It's really
more.
hard for me to process because I've seen it the other way. So I'm like, I don't want to see any blood. No blood.
No blood.
That's just me though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, do you guys have like what they have? Do you have like those big saws and you're like cutting through bones and?
We have we do have a saw, but not like what you're thinking, like with hanging the meat, not like that. No,
that's not
but
you
just
guys.
like a bandsaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing about Von Hansen's that's worth mentioning is that they, if you grill, if you smoke, man, do they have the most? I mean, we got our cedar wood there for a decade out back for my smoker, and they have pecan wood. You guys have so much.
We still
stuff.
do.
Isn't that still the case?
It's still there, yeah.
And wine.
Yes.
And hot sauce.
Yes, we have
It's
hot sauce.
it's like the hot sauce central. I mean.
Yeah, I feel like Von Hansen's is the best way to describe it. It's like a one-stop shop. So like you go to Target, you go there for one thing, and then you leave with like
30 things, right? Yeah.
I am guilty of that. It drives my husband nuts. and so like Von Hansen's the same way. I even just like being like, you know, who I am, I go there for one thing and then I come with like 50 different things, it feels like. I need this for my kids, me. But yeah, we sell beer and wine.
They've got the prep food. I mean, the prep food is awesome too.
Yeah.
The soups.
What kind of seafood do you have now?
So we have, I'm not a seafood eater, but we have like, sometimes we have like fresh walleye.
Spoken like a true Minnesotan.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not a seafood
Only fish sticks.
We have like shrimp, you know, it's just like it varies within the season.
Yeah.
But
Salmon?
Yes, like walleye is really big, especially now. So we'll get it fresh and then we'll post it on our Facebook page.
Walleye.
Yeah.
I love
Taking
walleye.
it back
How do you
from
cook?
Minnesota.
I don't know how to cook
Yeah.
it though. I love it though.
I'm
What?
not a fish eater, so
Yeah, I need to get a recipe. And
Is
pick up some
walleye
there.
bony? Is that a bony fish?
I don't know.
No,
It's
it's a good white fish.
I
mean,
should know.
It's a specialty fish.
I mean, I've
the
eaten
fish
it 100
fries.
times. I just can't remember. Does it have little bones in there?
No, it's a nice. I don't remember it being bone. It's a nice white flaky. I love it. I love it.
It's very tasty, especially if you do it up
yeah.
in butter and onions and all the things, right? It's so good.
So we're talking about food. There is something we talked about too, about Melisha that most people didn't know. Melisha was also prior a bodybuilder. You
Oh my God,
mentioned
it was
that too. We're talking about
It
that.
was like one of my favorite stages for you. It
Yes.
was like
Oh my
I
God,
was
yes.
cheering you on from the sidelines,
Yes.
like, look at this.
we need to
Getting
bring that
it.
up because we're just talking meat. We're talking blood and guts.
Yes.
But not only that, she is
That was almost 10 years ago.
Okay.
Man, I would love to do it again.
okay.
But I don't know how I can juggle it with the kids.
It's really tough. I mean,
What's that
at
training
the height
like?
of
Yeah.
it, what was the training like?
I mean, I would wake up at like 3:30 in the morning, do cardio, and then go see my trainer, and then just the strictest diet ever. I could be regimen on that stuff, but it's just the balancing of it with work and kids. The kids really, I mean, that's what's new in my life. The work was always there.
Right.
It's the kids. So maybe when I'm older and the kids are like older, I can do it. But yeah, that'd be fun to do.
I just
again.
think what a badass thing for your kid, your girls, when they get a little bit older and they
Yeah.
look at those photos and be like, look
That was
at my mom.
I know.
Yeah.
It was
Look at
fun. I can't believe
Mom.
it was like 10 years ago, but it was such a fun bucket list thing. Like, I still work out all the time with the same trainer.
Right.
When
What
I
did
was-
you learn from that experience? Because it is such a discipline.
How disciplined I really am. I didn't know that, and I've always been told I'm really disciplined, but then really just sticking to it, I didn't know that I was that disciplined.
Interesting.
And just how much of a competitor I was, too, like, with myself. I didn't know that. Like, you're up against all these girls, but, like, I'm mostly, like, also competing with myself. So I was, like, disappointed in myself in ways, not so much the people.
What was the hardest body part to get? Because in the bodybuilding business, like it's all about symmetry and all this stuff. What was the hardest body part to like get the way you wanted it to look?
I think by abs. Not that I'm like fat or anything, but just like they want you to have like the perfect six pack. And I don't know how to describe it. Like I was like the thicker girl. Like I'm skinny, but I was like the thicker girl. So like getting a thicker girl with abs. And I have a dancer's body because I'm a dancer.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, I don't know.
What did you do to train the abs? Like what were you trying to do?
I did, crunches. I mean,
Okay.
a whole bunch of things like
Yeah.
weight training. Yeah, I mean, I think it comes naturally when you do the weight training, but it just was hard. Your body's on like such like thin ice that like just losing it just a little bit is like a fight.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But you're glad you did it.
I'm glad I did it. I'm glad
Yeah.
it'd be fun. I always want to say I want to do it after kids. I just don't know when I can do it. That's my key, when I can do it.
I'm glad I brought that up because again, it shows like really how well-rounded you are as
Yeah.
a person too. I mean, we've talked about everything to that. So I've got. I think you might have answered this. I got a fun question regarding meat. Let's swing back to the meat.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. What one meat that you guys have deserves its own Chandler holiday?
What one meat owns?
What should have its own holiday? Like this is the
Like just like a
Mac Daddy. Like I think you kind of mentioned it before, the ribeyes. Is it?
I would say like again like the bacon wrap ribeye. Like,
That's okay.
I feel like that sets us apart because you can get a ribeye anywhere else, and like I feel like our ribeyes are just different. I don't know. Like that's always been my parents like our favorite staple. Like they have company come over, a bacon wrap ribeye, and like our twice baked potatoes.
Oh.
So that's like, I think that's what I was looking for. I thought you answered it before. I thought you'd say that's like the holiday. That's if that deserves its own little space and time.
Yeah.
It's that.
Because people love beef, but they love pork, and I feel like it's a good mixture of them both.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, for sure.
the perfect mix of like the ribeye with bacon around it.
All right, let's wrap up with some fun questions.
Okay.
Okay, because you know, meat is central to most holidays.
Yeah.
So at Thanksgiving, what is the meat? Is it turkey?
Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
At Christmas, what is the meat?
Prime rib.
Prime rib.
Yeah.
What are you at Christmas?
Prime rib and ham. I'm
a ham
I'm
guy.
a ham guy. I like ham. Do you guys do hams?
Our family really doesn't like ham.
Really?
No.
We don't make ham much, no.
So
But you
really-
sell them there.
We do, and they're really good. We make really good hams.
Yeah, like we've had it from you
Yeah,
before.
they're really. We just never been a ham family, and so even on Easter, we'll do a prime rib.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do on Easter?
Easter is I'm not a cooker, so so truth be told, we're Italian, so we have like an Italian.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would
yeah.
imagine.
So we
That's
have
cool.
So we have like a pasta dish first,
Yeah.
and then it's prime. We're a prime rib family too, like prime rib. Last year, why I'm excited this year. I really do want to get a turkey. I cooked the turkey for the family for the first time. I did it myself. And
That's just
No pressure.
recently?
yeah, well, I thought it was good.
I've been cooking our turkeys for 25 years.
People look. I just never had again. I have the Italian women that like to cook in our
Yeah,
family, so
sure.
it doesn't really get. I have to almost like inject myself, and I'm doing the turkey.
Right.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this year again. I thought it came good. I made one mistake. It was done, and I heated it up a little too much before we served it, and it just dried it out just a tad.
Right.
You have to just watch. I get this.
You do.
You know, you want like a moist turkey. So that's why I did not get my turkey from you guys last year. I couldn't get in.
Don't make that
But
mistake again,
I'm
right?
putting
We do
I'm
sell
putting it in
out.
you now. I'm like, if I can't,
We
she's-
do sell out.
Yeah, she's
So
got to put it in
beware.
for me.
Yeah. Von Hansen's Meats and Spirits. You guys are in Chandler. You're still like right on the Chandler Mesa. You got to be so cool. What do you
Yeah.
throw a stone to Mesa?
Yeah, basically. So we're on Alma School Road between Warner and Elliott.
Okay.
We've been there, same location for 21 years.
Man.
21 years.
That's
21
amazing.
years.
So
Crazy.
you get the draw from. That's why you get the whole, not only East Valley, but for the wild game, you're getting people throughout the state, right? Coming in.
Yeah, we're such a destination now.
Yeah.
And in 2023, we won Best Meat Shop in the Valley. So
Wow.
for
Bravo.
us,
Bravo.
like that was so big and like so monumental.
That
and we won
is.
it again this year.
Wow.
So it's just so cool to see how
Now
far
the
we've
pressure's
gone.
on to three-peat, huh?
I know. I just am like exhausted. But I just remember like just the good old days. Like I say, the good old days. Like we would just have like a table or sign taped on with like Scotch tape and like, hi. My mom's like, sausage, like come see
and
us.
selling a lot of it, right?
Yeah, I used to do Von Hansen's just for college, extra credit, like, and I got my MBA from Von Hansen's, just
Yeah.
inspired by it. I wanted to go to business school, so it's been so instrumental in my career. In
How
my
about
life.
this? I love it.
Now, one question: is there any? And I know you guys have the rights to Von Hansen's throughout the state. I remember your mom telling
Just
me.
the state,
Just the
yeah.
state. Are you interested in possibly expanding now that you're taking over? Is that?
Everyone always asks us that, and I just don't know.
It's not a no, but it's not for sure.
It's not a hell yes.
It's what we'll see.
I think so.
We need more help.
So
you know,
I'm-
if we scale, like you scale, that's great, but you have to be a business that's ready to
So
scale.
I not
need
only
the help.
think, I know Von Hansen's would go crazy in North Scottsdale. In the
Yes.
right, I mean, you would not be. They buy everything up there, and if it's good, they buy even more of it. And
Oh, I
so
believe it.
I think
we get
that-
customers from there.
So I'm going to put that on your heart. If you do that, I got a couple nooks and crannies where they're just building up there. I think it could be good night. That could be nice.
We need more help. More
Need more
team.
help.
We
Well,
couldn't
call
do it
up
all.
Von Hansen. She needs you.
Nice. You need some help from Von
Yeah.
Hansen's, right?
What do you need? Butchers? You need? What do you need?
Anything. I mean, butchers, staff. I mean, customer service. like,
All of it.
all of it. Like,
What they don't need is marketing help. That Melicia's on that.
She's
All right.
out there. No,
Yeah.
Militia is out in the community
Well,
for
look,
sure.
I love the communities.
we will link to everything in our show notes so that people can find you easily. And by the time this comes out, it's probably going to be too close to get your turkey for Thanksgiving, because that's like 4 weeks away from the.
You could
the
try.
taping date.
We don't want to discourage
I
you.
would say
get a
it's-
prime rib.
Get a
or
prime rib.
ham,
Yeah,
Prime rib.
go for
a
yeah.
pork crown roast, a tenderloin roast. People
Oh.
are very like outside of the fact of just a regular turkey, so it's okay.
Yeah, and plus it's Thanksgiving, so you could pick something up for the dog. To your point, the
Dang
dog needs
right,
a little.
brah.
Dogs
Dang
need a little
right.
Thanksgiving
Stuffing.
too, right? Stuffing.
We make
All right.
stuffing, yeah, all the things.
Well, listen, I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
It's so good. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to be here.
It's so awesome, and I hope that you win for Women Business Owner of the Year. I
Be
hope
so
you win the
cool.
Shiro Award. I'll be cheering
When
for
are they
you.
announcing that? By the way,
14th is
Okay,
the
coming up.
awards, yeah. So we should know
did the
soon.
voting stop or is it still?
It did stop, yeah.
Okay, it did stop.
Well, I voted today, I thought.
Oh, is it still there? Okay.
Yeah,
so
I was
maybe it
able to
is.
link on
yeah,
today.
Okay, cool. So it's still going then.
I did it right away. Yeah. Hey, if you hear this, if you could get a vote in, I don't know how you're going to hear it by that point, but
I'm excited.
still go to
All
Von
good.
Hansen's. That's it.
Let us say thanks to Militia one more time. Let us say thanks to
Thank
Jessica
you.
Feldman. Let us say thank you to Miranda Molina from Miranda Fine Jewelry. What a great little show we had today.
And thank you to Craft 64, our 64th show. These guys have been awesome to us. We set up here in Chandler. We set up in Scottsdale. They got another, somebody we love coming here, but they're proud to sponsor the show as well, being a event sponsor.
Yeah.
Too.
So cool.
We love
It's good.
Craft 64.
It's good. You
so
need, like you said, we need everybody.
we
to
need
come to the
everybody.
table.
We do. So come on board.
We'll see everybody next week. And don't forget, you can find us on social media. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And we'll see everybody next week.
See ya.